I think one of the big things that is important, and it's part of what we do here at Changing Minds, is changing the conversations we can have about prejudice and discrimination for mental health. That also affects how we think about ourselves as people who have lived experience, what we call self-stigma. So tackling those barriers is really important. We know there are ways to have kōrero that are going to challenge those barriers, and one of the big things, and part of the reason this project came about, comes down to raising awareness with the community that these experiences are normal, that they do happen for so many people in the community, and that it is okay to have those conversations and hold spaces to talk about it. So part of our core mahi here at Changing Minds is to use our lived experiences and to support others to use their lived experiences to challenge prejudice, self-stigma and discrimination for mental health in Aotearoa. So from that mahi and from the research that underpinned it, that led to the creation of Rakororoa, for example, our Tall Trees program, we know there are a couple of things that we can do as individuals when we are having conversations that break down those barriers, that challenge that prejudice, and make Aotearoa a more welcoming space to have conversations about mental health. Some of those things are really important things that we might not necessarily think of straight away, but are right there on the surface. It's about having peers within our community, within our connections, that are willing to have conversations about their experiences in a really open and safe way. like I mentioned before, it's having leaders in the community who can stand up and show that they have achieved what they have achieved with their lived experiences. When we are having conversation in kōrero, it's about framing our lived experiences in a way that is relatable, and a way that makes people understand that these experiences are normal and it's part of a spectrum of everything that we're going to feel as people.